Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, today, Friday, November 1st, 2024. It's a new month, and we're still on the case. Eric Adams is to appear today at 2 p.m. here in the Southern District. That's his case, at least. He's trying to dismiss Count 5. He'd also wanted a hearing on alleged leaks by the prosecutors. Alex Spiro, his attorney, put in all this stuff about the past, Sheldon Silver, etc. Yesterday, Judge Subramanian shot it down, said he's not going to grant that, but that he reminded both sides that the case is to be tried in the courts and not in the press. Well, we'll see about that. Meanwhile, in the Sean Combs, there's a development. We reported yesterday that one of the civil cases against Sean Combs filed here, one of more than a dozen by the Busbee firm, was in fact, Judge Viscosal said, no, you cannot proceed anonymously. Even after the memo was filed, she said, if you don't give the name, I'm going to dismiss the case. Well, very savvy, sneaky, whatever you want to call it, the Busbee firm yesterday filed in that case a one-pager that we wrote about, I believe, first out of the gate, saying that the case is related to another case in front of Judge Etkin. Now, it's a different time frame, it's different plaintiffs, different genders of plaintiffs, and by this logic, you can sort of file a dozen cases, see which judge seems most sympathetic, and then consolidate them all in front of that judge. I don't know what's going to be done procedurally about this statement of relatedness. But the other way, it just shows that judges are just very different in how they treat anonymous plaintiffs in cases such as these. Surprisingly, the Somalia terrorism trial of Cholo Abdi Abdullah, the government rested. They said it would go until November 15th, and as it turned out, they rested on October 31st. Because there's no defense. He's not providing any defense. He wasn't allowed to tell the jury. He was, whatever. He asked to and was told that's not an opening statement, so he didn't do it. Today, the charge conference. We'll just have to see how it goes. Also, in a case that SDNY was very hot to trot about, and that we've been covering, a global pill mill case where they said Francisco was the big defendant. Well, yesterday, without any prior notice and without any fanfare, he appeared in the magistrate's court in a yellow uniform of the Essex Department of Correction, Essex, New Jersey. He's in. He was extradited, and we reported it first. Once again, Inner City Press on the case. Meanwhile, despite just such reporting, the UN continues to ban Inner City Press. We're going to have a new scoop today about staff are coming forward all over the world because the organization, beyond its failures in Gaza and Ukraine, is in total free fall of corruption. But we'll report that online. For now, have a good weekend. We're covering a case here down. We're going to see. There may be another vlog later today about a explosive New York City case. But either way, have a good weekend.